And welcome back. Welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Got a good one lined up. There's so much news, just so much of companies coming together. It's almost like people know this crypto is going to take off. It's almost as if these companies know crypto is going to take off. So it's like, okay, nobody was hooking up before this. What I'm seeing is a company, a payments company, whatever it is, bank, whatever, they're looking at what can we not do, and then they go find companies to try to go click up with and work with. This wasn't happening a month ago, 3 months ago. I didn't see all this. And now all of a sudden, boom, 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 all these companies are hooking up. And I'm like, whoa. They're getting ready. I have never seen more partnership announcements in the past month. I mean, this is getting crazy. So, in my opinion, something's getting ready to go. It's the stablecoin thing first. They're going to start using stablecoins for all kinds of payments. And eventually all this, what we call crypto, is going to come later. But today we're going to go over it again. Company A might be a fintech company. Maybe a particular, like maybe there's a payments company. And this payments company wants to get into crypto. So maybe they link up with a fintech company. But then you got to have a bank in there or a money service business, right? So this is what I'm seeing. Like some companies, look, you can't have one company do it all. So what we see are companies that are like linking up to accomplish a common task, to move money around the world. Let me check my channel because YouTube got rid of the comment section. Okay, now I can see my comments right here. And we got David Bravo, member for a month. Hulk, we need some Crypto Hulk merch. I want a shirt with your face, and underneath it says, and we're back. I want some Crypto Hulk socks too. Okay, very interesting. We're turning into like a little cult organization. Let me look at the first 5 people here. Issa, Brian Edwards, Goodwill, Everlasting Faith, Fear LaBeef, and then Thomas Cox. Those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. Okay. Let me look here. I'm just checking there and then the comment section here. Okay. I'm just looking through comments real quick. Okay, my name's Crypto Hulk. Not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, anything like that. This show is total bullshit. You'd be better off to watch some other channel. This channel is designed to get you financially destroyed. If I tell you to buy something, do a Kramer, like an instant Kramer, like you do the opposite. Don't listen to anything I say. I get so fucking high before every show. All kinds of drugs you could imagine. Cocaine in my monster drink. I'd be the worst financial crypto advisor you'd ever have. I don't do any kind of deep dives. Everybody else has content that I don't have. I think that pretty much sums it up. Now, I am the biggest shadow banned person on cryptocurrency on the internet. No matter what platform I go to, these people shadow ban Crypto Hulk like crazy. It's unbelievable. Let me check my TikTok. That's my feeder channel. I use TikTok. Bombshell ruling. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay. So yeah, I almost got a strike on this one social media platform. I had to appeal it and I won, but it's ridiculous. My name's Crypto Hulk, and let's get this thing going. Where do we want to start today, by Jove? Let's start with the United Kingdom. This is positive. I'm telling you what. Let me do a copy paste here. Okay, there's your article with the United Kingdom. Trevor says the greatest show of all time. Pretty much. It'll go down in history. It's interesting because this show will go down in history from all the information that I had about how all the top countries are all connected in crypto. Ripple Russia and Ripple China and Israel, Brazil. We got Ripple Brazil. Like, all this, like we're watching all this 2014 news. It's all happening now. All these companies are ahead of everybody else. That's what I told you. I said all the early Ripple partners, meaning companies and countries, they're going to take off first. Now, what we're seeing here in the United Kingdom announces draft rules for crypto industry, touts greater collaboration with the United States. Look, everybody's kind of got to go at the same time, all right? There ain't nobody who's going to take off before anybody else. Nobody's getting left behind. They're going to make it look like that. You're going to get these little countries that are broke, and it's amazing how they're going to just have all this internet technology. Like they have no idea. America and these other tech companies just come into these countries and hook them all up. Because if you don't, like they don't have any money. They're broke. So it's like a welfare deal. We're just going to welfare out everybody crypto. So what we're seeing here now in the United Kingdom is different than what I've ever seen. Now all of a sudden, the United Kingdom is going to start working with America on crypto. United Kingdom Finance Minister on Tuesday said plans for a comprehensive regulatory regime for crypto assets. United Kingdom is like getting ready to roll out crypto rules. What they call a comprehensive regulatory regime. The United Kingdom's Treasury, so we got the finance minister, now the Treasury says they published draft rules aimed at bringing crypto exchanges and dealers and agents into the regulatory fold. Oh, it's all of a sudden now they're doing this. They've had 14 fucking years, or Bitcoin 16 years. They've had 16 years of doing nothing. For real. Rachel Reeves, the United Kingdom finance minister, said that the United Kingdom planned to deepen regulatory cooperation with the United States, to boost, quote, responsible adoption of digital assets. I'm telling you what, one of the reasons I bought Ripple, I bought the XRP, was so that I can get regulated crypto. This is why we want the ISOs, cryptos, and not the Bitcoin or Ethereum. Is Ethereum ISO 2002? No. Is Bitcoin? No, it's not. The reason I want regulated crypto, the same reason I want Caleb and Brown, crypto custody. I want to be where the biggest banks are because they're not getting slaughtered. Okay? It's the people that got their crypto unregistered wallets and nobody knows about it. And you're going to live under the grid. You're going to live off the grid, right? Yeah. You're going to be all there by yourself and you're going to get slaughtered. I'm in with Caleb and Brown. They're in with all the regulators. And we got all the biggest banks in the world in Caleb and Brown. The regulators aren't going to slaughter the big banks. That's why I'm hiding out with the big banks. And you're going to be hanging out with the little people getting destroyed. They're talking about responsible adoption of digital assets. It's all coming into the fold. They're trying to bring in all the crypto and have it all. Look, you're not getting around it. Well, I'm not getting involved in that. Then you're not going to be participating at all because your wallet will be on a list that's not on the special list. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Smith. That's an unregistered wallet. We can't accept that for payment on this. Oh, I'm sorry, that wallet's not registered. That won't be allowed to get put on this exchange. Yeah, you won't be able to cash that out. I'm sorry. Oh, man. See what being off the grid got you? You stepped in a big pile of poo-poo. London, Britain on Tuesday. London published a draft legislation. For the cryptocurrency industry. What? Are you hearing me? Holler if you hear me. Like Tupac. London published draft legislation for the cryptocurrency industry. Oh my God. Are you hearing this? I've been telling you. I've been telling ya. London is touting greater collaboration with the United States as it looks to regulate the wild world of digital assets. All of a sudden, Trump gets in office. Now everybody wants to start working with Papa Trump, huh? United Kingdom wasn't doing shit before this with us. Now all of a sudden, Trump's coming in and everybody wants to. Nobody wanted to be first, but nobody wanted to end up being last either. Speaking at a fintech event on Tuesday, which is yesterday, United Kingdom Finance Minister Rachel Reeves announced plans for a comprehensive regulatory regime for crypto assets, adding that the proposals would aim to make the United Kingdom a world leader in digital assets. Oh, I love it. The rules will bring crypto exchanges, dealers, and agents into the regulatory fold. That's why I got the Caleb Brown, everybody. I'm in with all the regulated cryptos. Yes, we are, if you joined in on that. Cracking down on bad actors, and I'm telling you what, unregistered wallets, that's how it's going to go. I hate to admit it. It's not that I like it. It's just I know how this goes. If you're not in, you're out, okay? They're going to be supporting legitimate innovation. Crypto firms with United Kingdom customers will also have to meet clear standards on transparency, consumer protection. Yep. If they can't see who owns that wallet, that's a no-go, folks. Just like firms in traditional finance. Reeves said that the United Kingdom planned to deepen regulatory cooperation with the United States. Oh my God, they're joining the United States with crypto laws, everybody. It's coming. Oh man. For the United Kingdom to be a world leader in digital assets, international cooperation is vital. Oh man. It's going to all go to the G20. I'll let you know how this goes. All the top 20 countries in the world, the G20, they're going to all click up first, have their crypto regulations. And then these little countries the G30, 40s, and 50. They don't have that, but I'm just using that as an example. You got the G20 is going to, the United States is going to click up first. That's where I think. Then Germany, France. Those are the power brokers. Switzerland's going to be in there. You're gonna have to have China and Russia in there. You know, it's not going to work unless they get involved. That is your article with that right there. Let me check the comments here. But that's what I'm seeing. I mean, I was kind of shocked to be looking at that yesterday evening. I'm like, wow, you got them talking about regulations now and hooking up with America and getting better. I'm like, this is some progress here. Like, I've never seen this shit before in 5 years. This is new. Where you got a country, not some third world country that no one's ever heard of in the middle of nowhere. You got United Kingdom talking about linking up with the United States for crypto regulations. I'm like, fuck. I got to go over that article tomorrow. That one's a pretty important one, okay? So, no hiding crypto. Okay. Let's go. Oh, tomorrow we will have Caleb Brown on the show, 5:00 p.m. Pacific time. So that's in about 32 hours from now. 32 hours from now, Caleb Brown will be here to answer all your questions. I highly suggest you make the show or watch the rerun, okay? Let's go. Stephen Fitzgerald says, love your research, brother. Next, we're going to go to an article, an articulo. Let's start here. Oh, this one is huge. UGE. MasterCard's involved in this. Okay, here's another example of how all these different companies are clicking up together. Let's take a look at this article. I want you to see the trend. Look. MasterCard does its thing. Circle does its thing. Paxos does its thing. OKX does its thing. I'm talking about a group of people. Nuvei, Nuvei. We just talked about them the other day. They do their thing. And what's happening here is different businesses. This is like every fucking article now. I'm seeing this, everybody. It's not like once every 3 months or it used to be like once a month. Then it got to once every 2 weeks, once a week, every day, twice a day. So I want you to see what's happening. All this coming together. Different businesses in the financial world are all coming together to work together. This is how it is. You've got to have, like, MasterCard does what it does and it knows best. Circle has its own. That's what's happening. You've got to have 6 to 8 different companies coming together because they're doing different things with crypto. That's how this works. Let's get into this article here. Let me check, make sure. So, okay, here's the article. MasterCard links up with Circle. Now, we already know MasterCard's a Ripple partner. They hook up with Circle, who runs on Stellar. Then you got Paxos mixed up in this. And for what? A merchant stablecoin payments. We're hearing the stablecoin. All these companies are all linking up and they're dealing with stablecoins. That's what we're going to see legislation on first. Crypto legislation on stablecoins. All these people know what's going to happen? They must have got the memo. You and me don't have the memo. These people do, because there is no fucking way. All these companies are hooking up like this for no fucking reason. All I'd say in the past 30 days, just the past 2 weeks, 30 days, I'm seeing so many companies, different kinds, hooking up like they're forming some kind of a unit or some kind of a group. Okay, this is an example right here. MasterCard, Circle, Paxos, OKC, Nuvei. That's at least 5. Okay. MasterCard also partnered with OKX. I believe that's a crypto exchange in Korea. I'm not sure. For a crypto-enabled bank card. Are you hearing me? Which MasterCard product chief John Lambert creates a 360-degree approach to stablecoins. Stablecoins are all of a sudden now becoming crazy important. Ever since Ripple came out with the Ripple Labs US dollar, all of a sudden after that, boom, everything starts to happen. Like it's a big coordinated event. MasterCard says it will allow merchants across its network to be paid with stable coins. There you go, right there. In a partnership with payment processor Nuvei and stablecoin issuers Circle and Paxos. So you've got MasterCard utilizing Nuvei and the OKX crypto exchange to utilize Circle and Paxos. This is very interesting, everybody. They're getting the stable coin shit all lined up for payments with cards. That's weird. Why don't we hear nothing about Tether on this? The payments giant also partnered with crypto exchange OKX for a crypto-enabled bank card, everybody, which MasterCard product says at 360. He added that the mainstream uses are clear for blockchain tech. Oh, my God. And the company wanted to make it easy for merchants to receive stablecoin payments and for consumers to use them. Now, if we drop down below where it says MasterCard launches another crypto card. MasterCard said its partnership with OKX and the so-called OKX card aims to give crypto users easy access to their funds and integrate stable coins into daily transactions. Everybody, this is truly amazing. It's all being rolled out right in front of us. Now, we are at the very last minute. I don't know how long these crypto prices are going to be this cheap. And then when this shit takes off, oh, it's a wrap. You're priced out. It's done, okay? Now you're at the very end. We're watching literally credit cards turning into crypto cards. That's what we're seeing. But they're calling it stable coins, okay? This is what is up. So normally use a Visa card and you're sliding it and you're making payments. Now it's going to be a stable coin card. Very different world. Crypto wallet maker MetaMask also partnered with MasterCard April 28th to launch a crypto payments card. I personally wouldn't use MetaMask. MasterCard's working with crypto exchanges like Kraken, Binance, and Crypto.com to allow crypto-enabled debit cards. Everybody, I'm telling you, it's like you haven't been told. We are seeing right now, crypto exchanges linking up with card companies like MasterCard utilizing smaller niche payment companies that do things that MasterCard doesn't do. MasterCard can't do everything, and they don't want to. They want to specialize in what they do. They want to be bulletproof. and fast, okay? And what we're seeing, well, what I just read is I'm shocked. They're getting everything all set up. They're hooking up and booking up. They're getting this company, they're lining up with them. You get ready, almost as if they know stablecoin laws are coming, and the day that those laws hit the books, they're off and running. They're already hooked up. They're hooking up now. They're getting it all set up. I'm showing you. Crypto debit cards, crypto credit cards, stablecoin credit, whatever you want to call this money, this crypto tech stuff. It's all going to be set up in place for stablecoins first, crypto later, okay? Stablecoins will be hooked up first, and you'll be able to use your MasterCards and all these things for the stablecoin stuff. Because when you got the rails, when you got the railroad tracks lined up for stablecoins, all you do is you get those same railroad tracks and use them for the crypto after that. That's how this goes. Stablecoins, and people are like, well, why aren't the crypto prices going up? Because that's not how it's working. You got to have global crypto laws, regulations. You got to back the crypto with real world assets, these kinds of things. That'll come later. Okay, hold your horses on that. You've got to see how this is all working out. They're doing this for a reason. I think you start with stable coins. You test all the rails in real life. Everything works. Okay, let's bring in a little bit of crypto after that. JP Morgan, don't you have some kind of a fund? And they start, you bring it out to where you're not going to break the system. Cryptocurrency, we don't have an opportunity to mess this up. Do you understand that? We can't have an FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried failure in the world. This is not going to work. So you start off with something like a stable coin, and you let people test it and use it in real life. Then after, I don't know, 6 months or a year, if you don't have any issues, then maybe you bring in crypto after that. I don't know. I don't have the time frames. I don't know. Maybe it's 3 months. I have no idea. But from what I'm seeing here, this is what's going down. Offline transactions, yes. One thing I didn't go over today is over the past 5 months, Crypto Hall got the channel up to 1.3 million views per month. I think I was pinging even at 1.4 million. The channel was going pretty good. Then all of a sudden, YT does something funny, I noticed. And now I'm at like 740,000 for this month. And I'm like, no way. You don't lose 50% viewership, okay? What I want to ask you to do, especially if you're somebody that doesn't donate money and everything, and we all have our reasons why, but if you find value in my channel, let's look at it like this. If you find value, that I have open shows, a lot of them. I have open shows where I'm trying to reach people, giving them the best crypto deep dives for free, because I'm trying to help poor people. What I ask for you to do is this: if you're poor and you don't donate any kind of tax-free money or memberships, whatever, every show in the top chat, write the word comment. After every show, I mean, you could type more than that. I'm just saying that's the minimum. After every show, the minimum, if you could, is just put the word comment in there. I'd love for you to put more than that, but just do that. Next, save this video here to your favorites. What we're doing is we're working on an algorithm, okay? We're showing real world interaction, not fake comments or anything like that. I'm not, I know this is all read by AI, so I'm trying to make it very clear. We're not trying to manipulate any algorithm. The next thing I want you to do is share this video and others with other people and yourself. So send it to your own email. That helps. And lastly, make a playlist of 8 videos and play them each day. That'll help the algorithm. So rather, while you're at home, let the videos run. And at work, you know, if you're at work playing the videos at work and you're watching them, or you got your ear listening at least, I'm not trying to tell you just to play 8 videos and then go off and do something else. That would be called manipulation, and that wouldn't be my intention. So my intention is that you got this videos going 8 hours a day and you're listening to them and you're very happy watching YouTube. Spending 8 hours just sitting there watching my show. I would greatly appreciate that. So with that, let's continue with this article. So you're seeing MasterCard hooking up with these different tech companies. Now, I'm going to drop the truth bombs now and we'll be done with this article. Right here, we got MasterCard's a Ripple partner. Now, I want you to see something here. They're all interacting and working together. MasterCard is working with Circle because we just showed it. Circle's running Stellar. I'll show you that here in a second. And all these companies, sometimes you'll use Ripple for this and Stellar for that, and just that's how it is. Like I said, there's no one company that's going to do everything. Just like there's no one crypto that's going to do everything. All right. You got the Chainlink and the Quant for the oracles, and the Stellar is set up for small to mid-size, and each crypto does a different thing. HBAR's got its use case. MasterCard partners with Ripple. Swipe your debit card. There's your proof for that one right there. Here is another group of partnerships with these same companies, payment companies, tech companies, banks. Look what we got here. Visa is working with WorldPay, who's working with Nuvei. Bam. Wasn't Nuvei just in the article about MasterCard? Yeah, they're also working with Visa. Now that's interesting because Circle's working with MasterCard and Nuvei. But here we got, look, Visa, massive Ripple partner. WorldPay, massive Ripple partner. Nuvei, working with MasterCard. Circle's right here, but then you got Solana all up in the mix. So that shows they're all linked up together right there. So here's your Visa article. Maybe I missed that one. I'm just going to go through this Visa one super fast. Visa spends $250 million on Ripple technology. Next article here, Visa spends $925 million on Ripple technology. Not on Ethereum technology. Here is WorldPay. WorldPay owns a Ripple patent. We'll get into that in a minute. But watch this. This gets deep real quick. Right now, it gets real. WorldPay. So this page here is a Wikipedia page. It's talking about FIS. What is that? Fidelity Information System. Go to the second paragraph. Who is FIS? The world's largest processing and payments company in the world. Nobody bigger. Look down under mergers, acquisitions, and divestments. Go 7 from the bottom. You'll see WorldPay right there. WorldPay. That was in that Visa article we just looked at. Now, what is the world's biggest payment processing company doing with WorldPay? Well, WorldPay has a Ripple patent. WorldPay patent highlights Ripple's role in blockchain-based settlements. So here you've got WorldPay that is owned by FIS, the biggest payments company in the world, and they're mixed up with everybody. And you got WorldPay running a Ripple patent. Now, in both of those articles with MasterCard and Visa, we're seeing Circle. And if you're brand new, experience the power of USDC, which is Circle, on Stellar. Now, Circle does run on other blockchains, but none of them are as good as this one. See, Stellar is the best because you have something called Allbridge, ALLBRIDGE. It's one word. Allbridge connects Stellar networks to Ethereum, Solana, Celo, and Polygon. Stellar allows Circle to be interoperable with Ethereum, Solana, Celo, and Polygon. That's what Stellar does. So Circle wouldn't be all that if it didn't have Stellar, okay? And Circle's going to continue to grow massive, and Stellar will be able to support that. That's the end of that particular news section. Let me check the comments and go to the next article. Strongholds being built on top of Stellar, says John Mattis. I'm just looking at comments here. All right, next article. Here we go again. I'm going to show you another integration. This time it goes all the way up to Ripple and Corpay and MasterCard. Here we go again. You got MasterCard hooking up with a company called Corpay. Corpay. That's a Ripple partner, by the way. Now, Corpay is a payments company, and we'll get into them in a minute, what they do. MasterCard invests in 3% stake in Corpay cross-border business, forms exclusive agreements. MasterCard has invested a 3% stake in Corpay's cross-border business. I want you to see something. Early Ripple partners, and we're still early right now. Some of you don't think we are. We're still early in crypto. Hasn't even taken off yet. That's how early we are. Crypto has not taken off yet. We are still early. Okay, I know you've been in crypto for 5-7 years. That's great, but we're still early, okay? When this crypto thing really, I think, takes off, and I hope we don't have to wait this long, but maybe it's 5 or 10 years from now. And we're going to look back and be like, damn, you guys were having that Crypto Hulk show like 15 years ago when cryptos weren't worth anything at all. And now all the cryptos are $1,000, 5,000, 10,000. Maybe it takes this long. I don't know. Okay. I'm not saying it's going to be worthless for the next 10 to 15 years. It's not going to be $80,000 XDC or nothing like that. Right. Maybe it's 5,000 still, which is good enough for me. So MasterCard invests in this company called Corpay. It's a Ripple partner. MasterCard invested $300 million. Oh, man. That's a good chunk of change. Resulting in a 3%. So this company, 300 million times 30. That's a lot of money. Because MasterCard spent $300 million in Corpay, and that's only 3% of their value. So times that by 30, you got 300 million times 30. That's how much Corpay is worth. That's a lot of money. Holy shiznit. It's like, 20 billion or something. In addition, Corpay will be the exclusive provider of currency risk management and an integrated large ticket cross-border payment solutions to MasterCard's financial institutions. MasterCard, okay, see what I mean? Like MasterCard does what it does. MasterCard stuff, right? Now MasterCard needs Corpay So they're dumping $300 million into Corpay, probably because MasterCard expects to make billions and billions and billions. This is getting so big. The amount of money now, $300 million. Yeah, Corpay's worth about $11 billion. Corpay's cross-border business helps banks, financial institutions, and businesses mitigate foreign exchange exposure, while the company's payment platform and network enables customers to process large tickets and mass payments in more than 160 currencies. What Corpay does is help to simplify sending money and collecting money and sending it. That's what they do. MasterCard doesn't do this. That's why they spent $300 million to have Corpay do it for them. Okay, Corpay has a little niche that they're working on. Here's your evidence here that Corpay is a Ripple partner. Now, I'm not getting into what exactly Corpay does. It's not interesting for me at all. Ripple's partner, Corpay, this article is from 2023, about 2 years ago. Ripple's partner, Corpay, introduces internal invoicing tool. It's called netting. Netting. If any of you are interested, I looked it up to try to make sense of it. But here's what netting is. But MasterCard, oh wait, here's netting. Let me do a copy and a paste. This is from Investopedia. Netting, definition, how it works, types, benefits, example. The process, netting is the process of aggregating multiple financial obligations between parties to simplify transactions. So, for instance, and I'm going to make this so general because this article was like torturous to have to read. Corpay will take a business, examine where their payments are going in and out every day, and who are they buying with, and they simplifies it down. So instead of maybe having to follow 50 accounts, you only have to follow 2. It's like this. Let me show you here. It's like CryptoHawk's got all these credit cards that I don't use, okay? I'm using this because I'm trying to get my credit score. Oh, by the way, my credit score is now up to 727. Last year, I bought some gold and went into debt. I maxed out 5 credit cards, if you remember. And my credit score dumped 100 points. It got down to like 650. My credit score, maybe 640. So I wiped out a lot of my credit score to get gold. Now my credit score is back to 727. The way I've been doing that is having multiple credit cards. How many do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. And then I got about 2 or 3 in the wallet. So I got about 12 credit cards. Oh, and I got my Lucille's barbecue card. There's probably $40 on there, just letting you know. When I get back to Roseville, I could use that. I got probably 10 credit cards. On some of the cards, I have limits now of $10,000, some at $7,000, some at $5,000. And that's a good thing to have. That helps boost your credit scores when you have like 10 credit cards and they all have $7,000, $10,000 limits. That's good rookie. Now those are rookie numbers. Some people got cards with $40,000 limits on them. And that's good. Not me. I got a 727 credit score. My goal before the end of the year, and I'm pretty sure I can pull it off, I want to have like 760 or 780. I want to boost my credit score another 30 to 50 points. And I'm working on getting debt free. It'll probably take me about another 2-3 months-ish at the most. And then I kind of want to see my score at least around 760 to 780 or something. But that's what I've been working on lately. So, okay, let me check here. Oh, wait. Oh, dang. What we got here? Hillbilly Deck Billy. I'd enjoy watching you more on Rumble. Promote? Yeah, I don't know. What I'm trying to do is get this YouTube thing, and because the availability for traffic, I'd have to look at Rumble. One of the things I don't like doing pre-recorded shows. I've looked at these other social media things in the past. I'll maybe look at them again. But I'll keep that in mind. I have a 902 credit score once. Oh, wait, I saw a 902 credit score once. Have it under 10% utilization and you're 780. Yeah, well, I'm going to get my shit down to 0. I'm working on it, getting close here. I'll need another 3 months at the most. I should be debt free, just credit card debt free. I'm talking about in 3 months. Don't want to say how much I had, but I'm getting it all paid off. So yeah, one would think the more credit cards you have open, the lower your score. No, it's about how much available credit you have and how much are you using. So if you got $100,000 available credit and you only have 10,000 max credit card debt, then that's good. Or you could have 0. That's even better. But just you want a lot of credit cards. So, but each credit card, you want high open balance on. Like each credit card, you want to be $10,000. I mean, that would be great. You know, some of mine start off at 5 and I build it up to 10,000, some of them. Just having a lot of credit cards in a short period of time is going to fuck your score up. So every 8 months or something over the past 5 years, I opened up a credit card. And then they ask you how much you make. I don't want to advise anybody on putting down that you make like $250,000. I don't want to tell anybody to do that because that would be illegal. So don't do that. But if you put down on your, you could apply for a credit extension and they ask you how much you make a month. And let's say you make, $25,000 a month, but you got to put it like 24,832 a month. Make it, just don't leave it like, 25,000 exactly or something, right? Now, make sure you make that much. Do not lie in that credit card application thing, okay? So, and then you tell, and then all of a sudden you start getting offers in the mail. Here's a credit card for you, $5,000 to start. And you're like, okay. Okay. I have 14 cards, $100,000 available credit, but less than 10% being used. Credit score is 815. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. 850 is a top FICO score. Yeah, I heard like never let your credit card go above 30%. 20%'s better, obviously. But okay. All right, enough of all that dumb shit. Core pay. So we got that done. All right, Ripple partner. Already shown you that. Let's go to the next article. The reason for the core pay, look, I know some of these articles, Crypto Hulk, I'm not getting a stiffy reading the core pay article. I know. What I'm trying to show you, though, is how all this is coming together. Okay. I just showed you an article where 5 companies are coming together. This is becoming like twice a day I'm showing you this. Like this shit would be like 6 months ago, 2 years ago, would be like this. Hey, everybody, look, MasterCard partnered with Ripple. And that was amazing a year ago, right? Or 2 years ago and 3 years ago. All this shit's amazing. Nowadays, it's like common. So now what do we have nowadays? Hey, everybody, these five companies, some are payment companies, some are fintech, some are crypto, some are banks. All these 5 now join Ripple. You see the difference on how this is going? It's, if you step back a minute and you look at things how I see it, because my goal is to help show you what's going on. I've been doing this 5 years. I don't see this. This has never happened this much. We've got these payment companies. Instead of just MasterCard hooking up with Ripple now, you got 5 fucking companies all at once coming in. You have these people, they handle the banking shit. This Corpay is handling the netting. MasterCard's handling this company's doing that. They're all coming together because I'm telling you, crypto laws are coming for stable coins. These MasterCards, these Visa cards and these things, and my Lucille's barbecue card. I'm going to Sacramento this weekend. Hopefully I can go to Lucille's and burn up the rest on that barbecue card. These they're getting ready, you guys. Like I've never seen shit like this before. You got 5 companies right now linking all up. And they're talking about using stablecoins on your credit card. Like that's crypto. Stablecoins are crypto. Pretty soon, you're going to have it to where you can have your card and you can use McDonald's stock to go buy a Porsche. Okay. That's how this shit ends up in the end with the liquidity hub. First, look, we're taking baby steps. You're getting a MasterCard to use stablecoins. Eventually, you're going to have a credit card that acts as a crypto exchange. And guess what? Eventually, that credit card's going to disappear. And then you're going to put your palm print. Like I went to Whole Foods yesterday. And I bought 2 oranges in the evening. I bought 2 organic oranges because I needed them. Because right before then, I went to Wine and More, and I bought some Jack Daniel's Select Single Barrel, some bitters, and some simple syrup. And I was going to make an old-fashioned, which I did. Now, where are we going at here? Just kidding. But what I was saying is, at Whole Foods, they got the palm scanner. I'm like, oh, yeah, I walked in there and they got the palm scanner going. And I'm like, this is it. This is starting right here. Pretty soon it's going to go to face. So you do the selfie and shit, hold your license up and do that kind of stuff, right? Right now it's baby steps. The credit card. Let's see if I got that article. This one's a good one. Hold on. Okay, this is good. Let's do this article next. Just because I was talking about this, you're gonna love this article right here. Let me show you what we got. Show me what you're working with. Okay, Visa, here we go. Tangem. Now, Tangem makes wallets. I used to advertise on my program here. If you look below my video, not my live ones, but my short little videos, I have a YouTube store and I sell wallets. On the live videos, it's gold and silver. So if you ever notice that, if you go to my live videos, like right now, if you look below it, it's gold and silver I try to sell to make money. On my short videos, it's hardware wallets. It used to be Tangem until they got hacked like 3 months ago or something, so then I stopped promoting them. I don't promote them, I just sell them. But let's listen to this one. This is very interesting. Tangem, that makes hardware wallets, announces a self-custody Visa card. Are you hearing me? Using cold wallet chip, microchip. Swiss-based fintech company Tangem aims to launch Tangem Pay. Now, this is massive right here. In 2025, a Visa card embedded with a cold wallet chip that enables self-custody. Remember, not your keys, not your crypto. Well, you got your keys and crypto right here in a Visa card. Do you see where we're going? Like, this is awesome. I don't think I trust it right now. I don't have a wallet here. We go from having a hardware wallet, which are about that big, and to a credit card. The technology used to have this used to have a crypto that's this big, crypto wallet this big. Now they're putting it inside of a credit card. Holy shit, Crypto Hulk. Yeah. So you've got a Visa card that is a hardware wallet. Truly amazing. Let's read further, shall we? Tangem Pay, it's called, targets crypto users seeking direct spending control. Tangem, a Zug-based hardware wallet manufacturer, announced the product at Paris Blockchain Week. According to the firm, the card stores private keys, oh my God, on a secure microchip, allowing users to authorize transactions directly via smart contracts, no way, while leveraging Visa's global payment network. The fintech business reports that it'll be compatible with over 130 million merchants, Apple Pay and Google Pay. Unlike custodial crypto cards, Tangem Pay does not require a third-party access or pre-funded accounts. Transactions are processed through Visa's infrastructure, with funds remaining in users' control until automation. Tangem says a mobile app will handle activation, backups, and balance tracking. The upcoming launch comes at a time of rising demand for self-custody solutions after high-profile collapses of platforms like FTX and stuff. Global Vice President of Product Michael Batov stated the card eliminates reliance on intermediaries, calling it a bank-in-your-pocket solution. The technology uses Visa rails for real-time transfers and ATM withdrawals without requiring a merchant upgrade. Isn't this something? Now, without getting into all the particulars, Visa is a total Ripple partner. I've shown you millions of articles on this. I'm just going to show you this one, and that's it. Not doing the other. Visa spends $250 million in 2018 on Ripple technology. In 2021, Visa spends $925 million on Currency Cloud, which is a Ripple partner. So we know that Ripple's all in this. Let me show you another article I show all the time here. I want to show you where this is going. Ripple had this figured out 10 years ago. Let me show you where this is going. In 2014, we got 21 top Bitcoin and digital currency companies. They endorse the new digital framework for digital ID. Ripple was working in 2014, and they completed with MIT, where Gary Gensler used to work, before he became the fake Gary Gensler, the communist Gary Gensler for the Democratic Party. He worked at MIT teaching everybody about cryptocurrency. And all of a sudden he goes to the SEC, and all these cryptos are now securities, but he never said that while he was teaching at all. But anyhow, we've got Ripple Labs, 2014, talks about a new digital framework for digital ID. This is where all this is going to go. This whole MasterCard, credit card stuff with your wallet inside of it, that's all good. But in the future, you're going to walk up, just like Whole Foods, do a palm print, thumbprint, retinal scan, maybe a voice analyzing, who knows? I don't have how all this goes down, but I thought this Tangem article was very interesting. Having a cold wallet in a credit card. Now, Visa will do the conversion. So Tangem, and I don't know how they have it all done, but the purchasing will be done in whatever monies, but it won't be like crypto, because that'll take away sovereignty of money. So you got to have a stable coin in there. I don't really see you buying shit with crypto. These governments got to have their own money, and we've got to use their money to make the crypto work. So the intermediary will be like a Ripple liquidity hub, like Ripple Singapore. And then Visa is in there. So it'll go through a conversion, and then it comes out in whatever denomination stable coin, whether it's the US stable coin or whatever it is. But you won't be buying with crypto, because that would destroy money. So we've got to have money. The world would be a very weird place, and it wouldn't work out at all if we just abandoned every country's money and just use cryptocurrency. That shit's not going to work. So there's that. Let me see where we at as far as time. Oh, we're at the 1 hour mark. Okay, 1 hour mark. Let me check some questions, and then I got an HBAR article. I'm not going over it now. We'll go over it tonight at 5 o'clock p.m. It's a good one. Let me look here. Jason says, I like Tangem wallets. Let's see here. Go online and get your social security number. Okay. Jason H says, Tangem website says 0 hacks since creation. No, it was like the Tangem 5 wallet. They had their hacks. That website's not accurate. I used to sell them. And 3-4 months ago, the Tangem hack comes out or something, or somebody got, I forgot what it was exactly, but I'm like, no more Tangem. So, yeah. Once everything goes through, almost comes through. All right, that will be it. All right, I got to go. I'll see y'all in my next broadcast. It'll probably be about 5:00 p.m. Pacific time today. And this concludes the latest broadcast of Crypto Hulk. I'll see you.